So, tell me about a childhood memory that really bothered you and that screwed you up for the rest of your life. Ready? Go.
Okay, let me think about it.
What's up, Osvaldo?
How are you, Johnny?
I am doing wonderful because you and I finally get to meet in person
Finally, man.
in this beautiful island
Yeah.
after being in a mastermind group together for over a year. We did it. We planned this out, and we're here. 3 out of 5.
Finally made it.
Yes, we made it. Okay, so I want to ask you, first off, thank you for being a guest on the podcast.
Thank you for bringing me here.
I just wanted to talk to you about your experience as an entrepreneur, as well as your experience being in our specific mastermind for over a year now, because you have an incredible business where you have a digital marketing agency, and it seems like it's just growing and flourishing and just taking off. So why don't we start with you telling me how you got into entrepreneurship? Where did that begin?
Where that begins, that's a good question. I think I'm the person that sees opportunity everywhere since I'm very little. I came from very humble beginnings, like my home was at the end of the road, in the dirt part of the road.
Yes.
And I always have this mindset of doing something more, always. No matter the level, I always want to do something more.
Yeah.
So I start to find this little opportunities doing this here and there. And so I think early age start the entrepreneur kind of journey. I remember selling those when you open chips in my day, they comes with this thing called tazos.
Okay.
This is a little round kind of design, and you trade those. So I
yes.
start trading those and winning the best one and then selling those.
Wait, in America we have Pogs. Is that the same thing?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was like almost like a game.
Exactly.
But just it was only there. It was no other game. You just trade it to get the
It is a game is you can throw in a tower and win those.
Yes.
Yeah. So I start winning better version of those and then selling that back to the people that I win.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So I think I'm the kind of hustle guy since I was better leader. But over the time, my dad works in fixing TVs and DVRs and things like that. So he brings this computer DOS, green letters and black screen computer.
Oh my gosh.
So I start playing, and that's my game phase of my life. My game is learning this stuff.
Yeah, just figuring it out.
Exactly. So after a few years, I start to get better and helping other people learning how to turn on the computer, put a hard disk in there and open a game or open a word processing system or something like that. So I think that was my first kind of business, maybe 70 years old, something like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And then all of these years later, you have this agency now. You have people working for you. You have clients that are just incredible. And it's just been growing and growing and growing. So tell me about your agency.
Well, I run this digital marketing agency as I think all entrepreneurs are good with one thing.
Yeah.
And we start developing that thing in a service, and then you deliver that service. I was good doing web development. That's the first thing I start to do. And with time, I start learning more about ads. I start learning about social media management and content and things like that. But you get so many hours per day, so you can't do everything. So I start hiring people for specific roles. I need to clone myself doing web development so I can start learning the good process and good things about social media. Then when I learn that, I hire somebody to take that role, and then I migrate to the other thing.
Okay.
So over time, this being 6 years, the agency now have, I think, it's 24 people today.
Oh my gosh.
They're in very specific niches: web development, design team, social media management,
Yeah.
management. when I graduated, I started doing a job, working for a newspaper in Puerto Rico. So I learned a lot about like doing service for clients and meeting with them and grow. So, but I always want to be my own like boss.
Your own boss, yeah.
I want to do so many things that like you can do it in a job environment or work environment. So after a few years working for the newspaper, some of the clients of the newspaper like want more digital kind of stuff, and I know about that. So they asked me if I want to go like by myself and start helping them.
Okay.
So I take the risk and say, okay, let's do it.
Why not?
Why not? Exactly. I'm young. I can go back to work if I need it. So
okay,
I just started.
One day you just started, got a couple clients, went after it, and here we are. Would you say 6 years later?
6 years later.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't a straight line. Yeah. It was a straight line to the wall.
Okay.
Like I remember after 3 months being by myself, my bank account went like negative $15. Oh, and I said, oh shit, I need to do something. Because clients come and go and things like that. So I need to put my grown-up pants and start selling. We talk about this. It's the hard part of being a business owner. You need to learn everything: human research. You need to learn finance. You need to learn to sell and deliver the service. But I think over time, that's the fun part. Like learning about everything. I love to learn. So
growing as a person and growing as an individual and learning all those things, it definitely helps you further more and more. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. So 2020 hits, world shuts down, hell in a handbasket, and just everybody is saying, hey, this sucks. Pat Flynn and the SPI team introduced the SPI Pro membership, which you signed up for. There's all of these different benefits and different aspects to the membership. But one of the things that happens is the community that's built out of it, and everybody can interact with other entrepreneurs that are growing. And then we all come together and we form a mastermind that meets every single week for an hour each week. We rotate the hot seat. How has this helped you grow your business? Or not even grow, how has it helped your business?
Yeah, it's for sure it's helped me grow my business. Yeah, I'm 100% sure about that. But I read the Think and Grow Rich book, and he talked about Napoleon Hill. Yeah, and he talked about the masterminds and how important is the mastermind kind of thing. He also talked about virtual mastermind, things like that. So I was like trying to find a good mastermind longer than we met. And I've been trying that a few times, 2 times, and it never went like so consistent. Like we start a few months, then we go out, and then we start again. So the SPI group, this Pat Flynn community, have the people that the same kind of mindset people. So I think that helped us. Like when we get together, we think more of the same. So it was a good match of people inside the mastermind. So I think that's the power of mastermind. Like everybody have a different experience, so everybody's bringing that to the table is very powerful.
The mastermind has helped you grow personally. It's helped you grow your business. Would you recommend other entrepreneurs to get involved with their own mastermind?
Sure. Talking about Napoleon Hill, like Think and Grow Rich, he said a group of minds are more powerful than only one mind. So the main idea is at the start is going to be better. Like you are going to think, or your thinking process is going to get better. But I think the entrepreneurial journey is very lonely. because we are trying to make everything by ourselves. Even if we have a team, you can talk the main problems with your team. If something is burning up, you don't want to bring that to the team because maybe they get scared and this harder thing. So we can bring that to these people that we are thinking the same. We maybe have the same problems. So it's super pivot, I think, in the entrepreneurial kind of journey.
Okay. So I was also in a mastermind prior to the one we're in, and we probably lasted, I would say, 7 months, maybe 8. I don't remember the exact numbers. But that one, for me, it fell apart because people just weren't committed. And then we were all kind of at different levels, and no one was really pursuing things to the level that we could have. What would you say was the reason other masterminds didn't work out and this one is working out? Like, is there a specific reason that it fell apart? Was it personality? Was it commitment? Was it people weren't contributing what you needed? Like, just, do you have a reason?
Yeah,
do you think?
I think there is the two main factors. One is like people at the same level. That's for sure is one of them, because when you are on a mastermind, everybody needs to contribute to the conversation. But maybe if someone is super high level, everybody going to ask him what, how, and what we need to do. But if he have a problem, we can help him because we are on another level. The same if somebody is super starting. It's hard to have a conversation that everybody contribute and take advantage. The second thing maybe is the ease of meet, because the first two was in-person meeting, and you need to drive to the place, and you maybe there is so many things, traffic and things like that. It's getting harder and harder. And the online virtual ones, I think, is easier because you only reserve the time in your calendar, and that's it. You connect, and you can connect from your phone, and that's it. So I think that's two factors are key.
We were lucky because the whole world was at home when we decided to start meeting weekly. So we all just hopped on a Zoom call, and then boom, it took off from there, and we've been doing that ever since. You know, I joke with you each week because you always have a resource. You always have either a tool or a plugin or a book or a website or an app. You always have something that is spot on for whoever's in the hot seat. I mean, someone could say like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm trying to get to the moon by the end of the year. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, there's this app where you can sign up to be an astronaut. And just check it out. And here's a book on how to survive on the moon. So I joke with you a lot, but each week you bring it, dude. You really do.
That's cool. That's maybe something I have done. I don't know it. Like, you're bringing that to me. I have no idea I have this kind of thing. I don't know.
You always have a resource. So I definitely know that if your goal is to help other entrepreneurs, no doubt you will get there.
Thank you.
You get it. So that's it. Thank you for being on the podcast. I appreciate it. My man, my bro, mi amigo. That's all the Spanish I got. So
you're getting there. You're able to ask for tequila and
tequila and tacos. I can do tequila and tacos. No problem.
Yeah, you will survive that.
Thanks, Osvaldo.
Thank you.
Salud.